Hey, welcome back to another edition of Everything Football 62. I'm your host, Jonathan Big Tex Johnson, a.k.a. Uncle Tex, a.k.a. Professor Tex. You know, I think we've all seen the company guy or been around somebody that displays those particular attributes. The company guy, that's the guy that comes in to work. He's on time all the time. He's pleasant to work with. He goes up and above the call of duty. Everybody in the office, for the most part, like him and whatnot. He does everything. He's not a loafer. He's the first one. He's first one to leave. He's first one to be at work. One of the last ones to leave. You ask him to do anything, like I say, he goes up and above the call of duty every time and whatnot. He's a stand-up guy in the whole 9 yards. Right? He wants what's best for the company and whatnot. He's at the company picnics, any company function, he's there. He has that company literally tattooed on his chest for the way that he does his, that how he's dedicated to that particular company. And he does whatever needs to be done. He also is very observant of what goes on and what makes the company tick and where the company the projections of the company and what the company should be doing, or he wants the company to do good because he knows if the company does good, that even does better for him, right? Now, also, sometimes when we run, those guys are running to certain issues. Sometimes it's always that person or persons that will be loafing around, coming in late, coming back from they have an hour lunch, they an hour and 15 minutes, and whatnot, and you involved with these people because y'all all work on the same project, same company, in the whole 9 yards. And things are still going on pretty good. However, the company man is starting to see this, and so he's like, I don't like how this is going. This is kind of messing with production. And it's kind of making us all kind of look bad with some of the production that we're not having, even though we're still doing good. However, we could be doing better. And I'm going to go to the management to say, hey, man, let's go ahead and pick this thing up and get this thing better because so-and-so's coming in late from work or late to work. He's having late lunch breaks. He's taking off all these days. He's doing this. He's doing all these other different things. And we really need to look into this whole situation with this particular individual so we can get straight, get production going back and whatnot. But see, in saying that, and now in bringing that to attention to a manager, because it's not like the manager doesn't see that. Now you're in their mind, in a lot of cases, now you are pointing the finger at me, the company guy, to the manager, right? You're pointing the finger at me, and you're saying that, well, don't worry about it. He's this, that, but you still see this behavior still going on. So when you bring it up to him again, he has an issue with it. So he's going to end up taking it to who's over him. So they might want to be like, well, we got to do something with this guy. He's getting a little bit too big for his britches or whatever the case may be. And they might load him up with a bunch of work or do whatever and stuff like that and whatnot, because the guy who he's talking about could be one of his buddy, could be the manager's buddy, or he knows somebody or favors or whatever, however that stuff goes. This is what we're talking about here, right? And so now they make out the company guy, to be like he's a malcontent, right? Like he's no good. Now all of a sudden he's this and he's that. Which brings me to the topic. Russell Wilson. What is wrong with Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson had a interview with Dan Patrick or whatever. And basically, in a nutshell, said, yo, we need to do better. We have to get on the hump. We need to do better. We got to get better up front. We got to do this, that, and the other, and everything. Here's a guy who has come into the league in 2012, right? Remove Steve Largent out of the equation. This guy is Seattle. He's the face of the franchise. He's a quarterback. Jim Zorn didn't get it done. Dave Craig didn't get it done. Matt Hasselbeck had a little success here and there, but Russell Wilson owns every passing record and everything there. Russell Wilson, you don't hear him in those strip joints. He don't have those strip joints. He's not being caught at dice games. He's not getting caught running around, drag racing, and dice games or home invasions and all this other BS that you see a lot of these other players sit up there and get off into, right? None of that. He's a family man, beautiful wife, good-looking kids, good-looking kids and all the thing. This guy is a Super Bowl champ, been to two, Should have won 2. That's another story. You know how I get about that. 2 NFC championships under his belt. This is a player as a quarterback who, except for 1 year, ranked double digits in wins every year since a rookie. And that he came in as a rookie after Green Bay had sent Matt Flynn there to be their starting quarterback in 2012 after one measly game in Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers didn't play. Throws for 400 yards. They sign him for this big money. He comes in there, and Russell Wilson completely takes over the position and had it since then. Had it since 2012 since a rookie. And has won a Super Bowl. He is a 7-time Pro Bowler. He is NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year. He does this interview with Dan Patrick. Now, he's an asshole. Now it's trade rumors. We're going to send him here, and all this other kind of stuff. When did we get to this? Russell Wilson is everything a man would want a daughter, as far as a personal thing, a man would want to have a daughter to sit up there and have. He's all of that. He's Tim Tebow, only extremely better. I'm like, he says something. He's never been outspoken. They got rid of all them guys. All your Richard Shermans, Earl Thomases, they got rid of Bennett. They got rid of all them guys. He wasn't that guy. He wants to win. This guy has 98, 45, and 1 since he's been in the league. Like I said, 7 Pro Bowls. Led the league once in touchdown passes. This is a career 65.1 completion ratio. 267 touchdowns to only 81 picks. Face of your franchise, the leader of everything that you want. He makes one statement, and then all of a sudden it's fucking trade rumors. After the NFC Championship game when Green Bay lost to Tampa Bay, slick, sly, smart-assy, Aaron Rodgers, yeah, we got to do this, that, and the other. You know, or whatever. He's still salty because you drafted a quarterback last year. Aaron Rodgers always says slick shit to Green Bay's brass. Always. He always. See, Russell Wilson is one of the greatest disrespected quarterbacks in this league. And this is showing it right here. Matter of fact, it's showing it so much so that I've never seen it like this. You have two black quarterbacks who both have gotten paid, who's been the face of their franchise, even though Deshaun Watson is going his 4th year or whatever like that. And it's not even about money because they've gotten paid. Can we get the team better? Can we please get the team better? And now they're being made, especially with Russell Wilson, being made known as he's a malcontent. He's an asshole. I seen comments and whatnot. He's this. He said, Russell Wilson? You talk that shit about Ben Roethlisberger and Rodgers. You're not going to tell me that guys in that same bracket as them guys when it comes to behavior or behavior or the attitude that comes along with that. Russell Wilson gives nobody no issues. And all of a sudden, because he wants to get the company better, he's a fucking malcontent now? And you're going to try to tell me there's no a disparity difference between a black and white quarterback and saying they still ain't have nothing to do with race? I've already told y'all about Dak Prescott. You take Dak Prescott's first 3 or 4 years, compare them to Tony Romo's first 3 or 4 years. It's night and day damn near. I said Tony Romo had to wait for the money. Yet Dak is still waiting to get signed. They claim he's going to get signed by March 9th. We'll see. But, oh yeah, that shit is still there. It's still an issue. The black quarterback's not going anywhere. He's coming in more and more and more and more. That's all over. By the time Cam got in, the dam has been broke. Them guys are in here to stay, and you're going to have to deal with them. You're going to have to listen to what these guys have to say. Russell Wilson, most mild-mannered guy you want to sit up there and see, and all of a sudden, because they kept talking about it was an issue in a 2-game stretch, he turned the ball over 7 times. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Because if you don't have him on there, you ain't doing shit. Matter of fact, let's do this. Pete Carroll comes to the Seattle Seahawks in 2010, right? In his 2 years, he goes a whopping 14-18. 14-18. In 2 years with Russell Wilson, he would go 24-8 and win a freaking Super Bowl. You follow what I'm saying? 24-8 and winning a fucking Super Bowl. And you mean to tell me that this man, because I'm a part of the company, I'm there, I've been the most sacked. He's been sacked on an 8 or 9 year run. He's the most sacked quarterback. Almost 400 times this guy has been sacked. A couple of years ago, he made up 80% of the freaking offense. He's a one-man band. And so when he speaks up and asks for assistance and help, you watching Deshaun Watson, watching them just, they're pillaging him with supplies for him to win. See, in other words, everybody that's a player, you don't supposed to say shit. As if management don't fuck up or coaching don't fuck up, because they do. So you mean to tell me Russell Wilson is a fucking problem now? Russell company man Wilson, he's a fucking problem? Get the fuck out of here with that, man. They're loony over there. Again, 98, 45, and 1. Fucking Ben Roethlisberger run amok over in Pittsburgh. He just started getting his act together. This man is given no problem, and all of a sudden, he's a malcontent because he didn't ask for money. I need to get paid. He ain't doing none of that shit like that. He did nothing like that. Not even close to anything like that. Nothing like that. He's simply we have to get better. He's the guy that goes to the management and say, man, we got to get better, man, because this, that. And then the management don't like that. So the management goes up to the higher brass. Well, he shouldn't have came out and said that. You can stick a mic in my face anytime you want to let us talk this, that, and the other. Players got to do it. So I can't say anything. He has a right to say something. He has a right to have an input. He's the quarterback of the team, and he's the most disrespected quarterback, superstar quarterback I have ever seen in my 40 plus years of watching this game. And them guys like Phillip Rivers, who can probably be a second or third ballot Hall of Famer, he don't even have. You put Phillip Rivers' first 9 years, compare him to Russell Wilson's first 9 years in the league. It's not even close. Not even close. Not even close. You know what I'm saying? Not even close. Consummate professional. And the only fucking thing you can sit up there and do is try to. Now you talking about trading him? That's what I say, man. But a player can't do that. I can't talk about my work spot, about how I'm being uncomfortable. He's getting sacked. Pete Carroll ain't getting sacked. He's getting sacked. Get me some hogs up here that can protect me. Let's get some people on defense. We don't have the Legion of Boom over there no more. That's what I'm talking about. Most disrespected quarterback. Most disrespected superstar quarterback in the league. And he's even disrespected by his own management team, by his own team. Sad. Just wanted to put that out there to you. Y'all look at that. Y'all got any comments? Let me know what it is. Smash that like button, and everything like that. But let's talk about it. Tell me he's not. All because he asked for some freaking help? But then snarky ass Rodgers, he gets away with that shit all the time. I know different team dynamics, got it. But for Seattle to come, this is the knee-jerk reaction that they have to Russell by the book Wilson, Russell company man Wilson. He's not even remotely close to anything with Richard Sherman and all the rest of them guys, Earl Thomas and all them, Mike Bennett and all them other guys. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop it, man. Seattle, y'all are stupid. I really hope it shouldn't even come to this. He should be treated as a Peyton Manning, as an Aaron Rodgers, as a Tom Brady. His voice means something. He's the one getting his ass beat up out there, not Pete Carroll and not that raggedy ass management up top. All right, you guys have a good one. I can't tell you guys all the time. There's no greatest of all time as long as time's still going on. And I tell you guys all the time, numbers don't lie and get emotional. People do. Like I said, 98, 45, and 1. That's your greatest Seahawk of all time right there. You might want to argue with the Steve Largent thing, but right there, he owns everything. And you're going to treat him, he's going to reduce to treating him like this. Seattle ought to be ashamed of himself. You guys have a good day.